Hi GOH, this is a video of Unit 1 Lesson 4. So you should have tried this on your own and now you're just watching this video to check your answers. This first problem we're measuring, and I did copy it with the protractor, but unfortunately the numbers didn't copy also. But I just want to point out that when you're using your protractor, just make sure that center of it is right here on the vertex of the angle. Now my angle is facing towards the left, so I'm actually just make sure that this is lined up with the bottom of the angle, and then you're going to read this number right here. So this one comes out to 48 degrees. And try and get 48, but if you got 47 or 49, that would be fine. You just want to be as exact as you can with lining the protractor up with the sides of the angles, the rays, and also that vertex of the angle. Now when we're doing angle C right here, again I'm putting that center right here on the vertex. Make sure that the ray, this bottom ray of C, is lined up with the line on your protractor, and then I'm reading this ray. So you do have to be careful that you're reading the right numbers here. This should be 138 degrees. Again, as long as you got within one, then that would be fine. And angle G right here, again I'm putting that on the vertex of the angle, and then I'm reading this. So I'm reading the numbers that are going this way. So this is 42 degrees. Okay, so make sure you're reading the right numbers. Like on this one, you're reading the numbers that go this way, and that's why you got 138 degrees. They want to know which of these are complementary and which are supplementary. Remember, complementary angles add up to 90 degrees, and supplementary angles add up to 180 degrees. So the two that are complementary are angle A and angle G. So angle A and angle G, because those add up to 90. And the two that are supplementary are angle C and angle G. Those add up to 180. Number 2, they're asking, is angle D supplementary to angle GAH? Well, you have to measure angle GAH. I already know that angle D is 63 degrees because that was measured for me. And now I'm going to measure angle GAH. So line that up with your protractor. This comes out, I'm reading the numbers that are going this way. So this is 106 degrees. Now if I add 106 and 63, I get 169. So are they supplementary? No, they are not supplementary. Supplementary angles have to add up to 180, and these add up to 169. And the last one, you are finding its measure of angle DAE. So I'm taking this and I'm measuring angle DAE. So you lined up your compass, make sure it's lined up exactly. AE is on that line, and then you're reading this line right here. This comes out to be 37 degrees, and they want you to construct a angle using your protractor that's complementary. So remember, complementary angles add up to 90. So 90 minus 37 is 53. So I already did the construction. Basically, I started off, here's step 1. You draw a ray. Okay, then you put your protractor on that ray, and you want to measure until you have 53 degrees. So I'm measuring this way. I find 53 degrees. I sort of mark it off with my pen, and then I remove the protractor, and I connect that mark with the vertex of that angle, that other ray, and then I construct that using the protractor, but you're also using the protractor as a ruler. Okay? So that's all for measuring. On the next page, we have some problems, and I see that this is like a little too big. I'm not sure what happened here. Let's see, there we go. All right, so number 4, it's known that BAM and CTX are complementary. Remember, complementary angles mean they equal 90 degrees. BAM is 2x plus 4. CTX is x plus 11. So I know that they are complementary. That means they equal 90. So I'm going to add these together. I get 3x plus 15 equals 90. I subtract 15. 3x equals 75. Divided by 3, x is 25. let me just fix that. X is 25. And that's all I needed because they just wanted me to find X. 5, I have 2 supplementary angles. So supplementary angles add up to 180. They're in the ratio of 7 to 3. So I'm going to call angle S 7x. And I'm going to call angle T 3x. Okay, so ratio problems are actually even easier than regular problems because whatever the ratio is, that's all you call them. If the ratio is 7 to 3, you call them 7x and 3x. If the ratio is 2 to 5, you'd call them 2x and 5x. So when their ratio is 7 to 3, they're supplementary, so I add them, I set them equal to 180. So 10x equals 180, x equals 18, and they want me to find angle S. So angle S was 7x, angle S is 7 times 18, and that's 126. All right, 6, if angle TAP and angle BRE are supplementary, again, supplementary means that they equal 180, and BRE is its own complement. Complement means that they equal 90. Find the measure of angle TAP. Explain how you arrived at your answer. So BRE, let's focus on this. BRE is its own complement. That means they equal 90. If it's its own complement, then that means it has to equal 45 degrees. And angle TAP and angle BRE equal 180. And I already know that BRE right here is 45. I'm going to plug in 45 right there. So angle TAP plus 45 equals 180. And I'm trying to find angle TAP. So x plus 45 is 180. Subtract 45, and angle TAP would have to equal 135. So that was a little tricky with the fact that BRE is its own complement. All right, you know that TAP and BRE equal 180. If BRE is its own complement means that in itself equals 90. That's how we knew that it would have to equal 45. And then this last one here. In the diagram below, it is known that FB and EH intersect at A. Angle EAG is a right angle. So EAG, this angle right here, EAG is a right angle. So that means that this angle is 90 degrees. So this is my symbol to show that it's 90. That means it's 90 on this side also. Give 2 different angles that are both supplementary to FAH. Now, supplementary means they add up to 180. FAH, let's just find FAH. Here is FAH. I'm going to highlight it for us. I'm going to highlight it in orange. FAH is this angle right here. I want an angle that's supplementary to that. Okay? And what must be true of those 2 angles? So an angle that's supplementary to FAH is HAB, the one right next to it. So FAH, let me get another color right here. Let's get green. The green one and the orange one together are supplementary. How do I know that? Because they form a line. And if they form a line, that has to be 180 degrees. So angle FAH and angle HAB, okay, are supplementary. And also, let me do another one, get another color here. I'll get this pink. This angle right here next to it, angle EAF and angle FAH are supplementary. Again, because they form a linear pair. Okay, if they're both supplementary to FAH, then those 2 angles have to be congruent. All right, so basically EAF and HAB have to be congruent to each other. Angle HAB is congruent to angle EAF. Why? They're both supplementary to the same angle. Like, I have no idea what FAH is. I could take out a protractor and measure it. But say angle FAH was 120, right? This whole angle is 120. Then that means this has to be 60 because it forms a line. And it means this has to be 60. It forms a line. So those two angles have to be congruent to each other because they're both supplementary to the same angle. And we can look in this picture. They also happen to be vertical angles. Okay? And that was it for